Hello, crabs, cats, and cuttlefishes. Welcome to your afternoon's entertainment. Get settled in and comfy for today's host, the softest of the marshmallows and grooviest of cats, Mr. Salem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this afternoon's entertainment. We're back after the day before the other day, when we were here with Dimitri and we were doing the painting stuff again. We did the painting stuff. The painting stuff is done. Another thing that is checked off and completed for the time being. We did the waterfall one. Here is my waterfall one. Dimitri's one is over there. Because I've started to clear this out slowly. It's all cleared out except for just this, because I have to get my other little tiny mini easel and figure out where I'm going to sit that, so I can sit this one behind there, and then I'll go buy any more easels, display easels. That's enough. That's enough. We've got enough. Four will be enough. No more than four. So that was my one. I'm still very upset with that, paint along video thingy, because of all the colors that they used, the one that I had the exact color of, they named it wrong. It was not that color, and it was the blue. It was the blue. And they didn't use a green paint. They mixed the blue with the yellow. We didn't have the exact yellow they had, but we did have the exact blue they said they had, but they did not have that blue. Anyway. So yeah. This is my least favorite. This is my least favorite. Out of all the paintings I've ever done here, which, mind you, is only 6 now, this being the 6th. Anyway. Done. Doesn't need to be done again. So, there's that. Now, right. Originally we had said that Dimitri will be back this weekend for Community Games Day. Now, that may not be the case. I'm just waiting, and I'll end up finalizing and confirming with him this evening, so I will know tomorrow. But it may be Community Games Day, or it may be the Lego Incredibles game and cosplay stream. It'll be one of those two. But I will find out. We will finalize tonight that. And if Community Games Day is not this weekend, it will be the weekend after. So those are the two things that are going to be happening this weekend or next weekend. Now, which one's on which? That's what I find out tonight. But yes, we are back today for some Nikki, because the drops finish tomorrow, I believe, the 20th, which is tomorrow for me. So we're gonna go, because I haven't done Nikki in a few days. So I need to come in and we need to do some more Nikki and pardon me, stuff. Anyway, let's catch up on chat. Oh my gosh, you guys, like last stream, our Salem was like a totally making art to pay rent with all that spicy hot sauce drama and like totally getting teased for being a slow reader. Now our magical cat is back with drops, Big Nikki, Little Momo, and Infinity Nikki. So like, what totally fabulous fashion and like actual art will our magical cat Salem be serving up today? And congratulations, Colourfully Willie, on coming first. I hope that you're well and wonderful this evening. And congratulations, Krusty. I hope that you're well and wonderful this afternoon. Hi, Salem, and good morning, Kuro. I hope that you're well and all wonderful this early morning. Weow. Or moem, if it's upside down and back the front and flipped over. My lens arrived. Ooh, fantastic. What was your lens that you got? Was it a zoom? Was it a prime? Was it a Cine? Was it a manual? Was it a pan and tilt? One of those weird ones? It was a Zelm. I see. I don't know what that is. But before we get into Nikki, we do actually have some packagey things that have arrived today, and some that arrived, like, I think maybe yesterday. No, couldn't have been yesterday. Today's Monday, isn't it? Is today Monday or Tuesday? No, today's Tuesday. Yesterday. And then some things that arrived like, I don't know, last week or a few weeks ago, but they didn't need to be opened until certain things. So now I can zoom all over people. Ooh, zooming all over the people. We have a emoticon for that. Well, not necessarily over people, but for the zooming. Yes. So we've got a couple of little boxes that we do need to, or packages that we do need to open to check for a moment. And then those ones were done. And then we can get into the Nikki stuff. Also, you have ruined my algorithm. I keep getting recommended Nikki streams. Dear. Oh, that's all right. I know you appreciate a good, well put together ensemble. So there you go. Now you can see all of your ensembles that you could be taking inspiration from. Dimitri and I need to do the IRL Nikki thing, which is that's a big one because that's one that needs to be fully planned out, and him and I need to go out for like a day or maybe even a couple of days and do things out and about while recording stuff, and then I gotta edit the stuff all together, and then we gotta be here, and then we gotta watch the video, and then we gotta do the unveiling, and it's a multi-tiered process thing, not like a pyramid, but like, you know, a three-dimensional triangle of sorts. But yes, that one's working. Speaking of though, I did have a package arrive today, and well, actually a couple of packages. So my 80s exercise along workout video thingy, that one, I'm all good with that one, and Dimitri's is still only about 1/3 because I need to get the other 2/3 for him for that. So that one's done. I've got my stuff ready for that one. What's the other ones? The Incredibles one, that's all good and ready to roll, which is why it might be this weekend or next weekend. Well, as I said, we'll find out this evening. We're still waiting on Dimitri to do, I think I actually have my thing up there. Oh ho ho ho! And thank you very much, Pungy, for that resubscription. Very much appreciated. I hope that you're well and wonderful today. This afternoon, yes. And how was your trip? How was your trip to Vietnam? That's it. How was your trip to Vietnam? I hope it went well and you had some tasty food and good times over there. And he's doing the eyes. And what's interesting, Pongy, what's interesting, right, is that I was originally planning on this stream being a card stream, but when I got everything all done, and essentially all I needed to do was just move this thing out and then I was ready to rumble. The problem is that point in time of sorting everything out, I was too tired. And so I was like, I should go for a quick little nap. That quick little nap was meant to be for 30 minutes. And after that 30 minutes, I was like, I'm too tired to get up. So I napped for like an extra hour-ish. And then I was like, now it is too late. It is too late. Kuro will be going to sleep. Kalafluli will be going to sleep. Pongy will be going out for lunch. Krusty will be shining his shell. Problematic all around. And then again, I was like, well, the Nikki drops end tomorrow, so we'll just do a short Nikki thing. And I got a couple of little boxes we can quickly open up. And tomorrow we'll do card day tomorrow. As long as there's not like big bad storms and you wouldn't be able to hear me and the power goes out or the internet goes out or anything like that, which is all the stuff that happened last week. So yes, card day tomorrow. So Waifu Wednesday, I suppose, or it could be TCG Tuesday. I actually did have this stream labeled already as TCG Tuesday, and then I had to change it because I had no more energy. But Pongy with his cards. Pongy got like the best 3 packs of One Piece that are basically available. You got the 25th anniversary thingy, the whatchamacallit, thingamajig. You got the 9 Captains one, which has got all the big flippin' wanteds and manga rares and stuff. And You got the other one, which I don't remember what that one was right now. Oh, the PRB, the best, the first one, which also had, or was that the one with that? No, that was the one that had all the mangas and the wanted posters. I think something like that. PRB, the best two, comes out in like just under 2 months, and Johnson and I were talking about it like the other week. He's like, "Well, we should go in and get a case together and do what we did last time, basically." And he comes here, and we opened up and do it almost like a yearly thing. But there was a third person that was going into it, and then there was too much sleeping on it, and people will go on messing around, and they all sold out. So that's not happening. That's not happening. Yeah. So we may just get 3 boxes each, maybe, and do what we did last time, but we just have to find some, good okay priced ones, because most other places are ridiculously priced. It's crazy. I got an email today from a place that was like, our pre-order's going up for the Lollygag card game, the League of Legends one. What's it called? Riftbound, something like that. And they had the price. I got the email. I read the email like less than 30 minutes of them sending it. I went to their website, and the booster boxes were all gone. They still had some single boosters you could pre-order, and you could get the starter decks and everything, but the booster boxes were gone. So I was like, all right, I'll look around some other places and see how much they have their booster boxes for. And I'm looking around and I see the prices. I'm like, wait a second. 24 boosters, times the price that, the boosters are. The places are selling the booster boxes for the exact same price as a booster, but times the amount that are in the booster boxes. That's not how it's meant to work. That is not how it works. I used to have a card store. You buy the boosters at whatever price they are. You buy the booster box, and it works out that the boosters are cheaper per booster by getting the box. That's how it works. You're buying in surplus, right? But you're still making a fair bit of money from selling the booster boxes at that price. But if you sell the booster box at the exact same price that people buy the boosters, just times the amount that are in it, you're making even more money. That's why obviously you get more money on people just buying individual boosters rather than the booster boxes. But that's not the case a lot of these times anymore. A lot of people are just selling the booster boxes at the price of 24 boosters. Oh, and it's supply and demand, right? People want the One Piece. People want the flippin' Pokemon. So the stuff sells out real quick, and people know that they can make more money, so they put up the prices much higher than the flippin' recommended retail prices. And then it's bothersome, because when you want to get it, you know what the price is meant to be, and you know the prices you could have got it for if you were like maybe 10 minutes earlier, maybe a week earlier, maybe a month earlier. And it's just bothersome and tiring. And anyway. Hi, Krusty. Hi-oh, Pongy. Trip was too short. Oh no, can't get my webcam to work for the pack opening. Oh no, that is very unfortunate. What about your phone? Can you do tethering with your phone? Plugging in your phone, turn your phone into a webcam. And your webcam into a phone or something. I don't know. Ha, Kuro. Oh, right. I haven't had lunch yet. Oh, no. Yes, they were actually pretty cheap compared to the prices here. Should have gotten a few more. Yes. It's okay. Next time you go to Vietnam, you'll have to do a business trip to Vietnam just to buy some. And then you bring them back, and then you resell them in your country for the exact same price that they're already sold there, maybe minus like a few... Not pesos, not yen, hold up. Baht, that's it. A few baht. Too much work. Yes. Understandable. Do you remember if it says English version for Asia on the top left of your packs? I don't believe it does. No. And I think actually what this could have to do, right, is because the way in which the game works with... I wonder what that means. So how the official tournament playing and stuff of One Piece goes, right, is that only certain language cards can be used for certain legal play in certain countries. Now, there's a bunch of Asian countries that are cheaters in the sense that they can use a lot more cards in a lot more different languages and from a lot more places than pretty much anyone else. So here in Australia, we can only use English cards. That's it. If like in official tournament play, we cannot use Japanese One Piece cards or Korean One Piece cards or anything like that. We can't do that. In Magic the Gathering, that's completely different. But in One Piece with Bandai, yes, we can't. Now, like I said, a bunch of Asian countries, though, you can use the Japanese ones and you can use the English ones. Now, they recently changed it, I believe, in October or maybe November last year, and they actually expanded the countries that could do that. So I guess you can't use these English cards I got. See, well, that's what, because I didn't know that they had, that on the actual thing, because that would lead you to believe that they'd be made specifically for that place, but still in English. So I honestly have no idea. I'm pretty sure the thing just says the language of the cards. Like it's on the actual website of One Piece. Hold up, I got my thingy up here. We can have a look. Hold up. Let's have a look. And we can find out if I'm absolutely wrong on everything I'm saying right now. One Piece language legal play. That's not how you spell piece, but that's okay. Here we go. Google knew what I was talking about. Rules for the use of different languages. Loading. Okay. Rules for the use of different languages. About the cards in each language. There are 5 languages for the One Piece cards game. You got the Japanese version, the English version, the French version, and the simplified Chinese version, and the Korean version. Right? Now, the countries that can use the Japanese is Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, and Thailand. Countries that can use the English: North America, Latin America, Europe, Oceania, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Philippines. So you can't use the English version. Oh, interesting. But so but then they've got a little do. English version can be used in Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Philippines from October 25th last year. And decks can be constructed with both Japanese and English version in these countries or regions. So those countries that they could only use the Japanese. So Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Philippines, they could originally only use Japanese until October last year. Now they can use English and they can use a mix match of them both. And then French is just Europe. French version could be used in Europe from February this year, but they can have English or French. Only inland China can use Chinese, and only Korea can use the Korean ones. So legal play in Thailand is actually only Japanese. Oh, interesting. They didn't add you in on October last year to be able to use the English versions. But again, that's just the official tournament play stuff. Some stores, they do a lot of, not official tournament play, but so like for pre-releases and stuff like that, things where you get points or whatnot, and they give the information to Bandai for official play. They're meant to follow all the rules. Whether or not they do, but yes. That's sort of the reason why there's a price difference, right? For Japanese cards and English cards. And also depending on the market as well. I wonder what that means. So I guess you can't use these English cards I got. Interesting. I looked around in Bangkok during my stay, but they only got Japanese cards for sale. Nikki, yes. So maybe we can use the English version for Asia with the Japanese version. Maybe. Because it says English version for Asia. How they specifically have it written on the One Piece website is English version or Japanese version or whatever. So maybe they have 2 products. They have Japanese version, and then they have the English version for Asia, but it's specifically the ones that they do in the Asian market for the regions that can have both. But yeah, I don't know. That's just confusing. And the fact that that's like a little like that means that they're making a whole extra product. They've got their English version, but then they're making another version of that English version and they're calling it English version for Asia. That's, yeah, I don't know. Nikki has Twitch drops, but I don't see anything on their socials. Yeah, they've had them for like 2 weeks. They end tomorrow. There is a thing. I don't know where it was on their website that did actually have a thing come up at some point, but yeah, it's only over on Twitch. Is you have to have your Twitch account connected with your whatever the Nikki website thing is called. And yeah, you can get some diamonds and some blings and I think maybe some threads and bubbles and stuff like that. But yeah, I usually only have that thing actually on over on the Twitch side because the other platforms they can't get it. But I left it in there for today on the YouTube one, so people could know that there's Twitch drops. I mean, maybe I should have done that for last week as well. But yeah, for about almost 2 weeks, I think there's been Twitch drops on Twitch. If you watch people who are streaming Nikki, you'd get stuff. Yeah. But yeah, good thing we only collect and don't play. Yes, exactly. I saw on eBay yesterday. There was a Pokemon card, and it was a fancy one. It had Mew and Mewtwo on it. It was Mew and Mewtwo GX or EX or something like that. It's like, well, that's a fancy looking card. Wonder how much that's worth. Looked it up. It's about $300. The card was it was bidding, but it was only at $5. I'm like, something's not right here. I actually looked at the proper picture of the card. It had been heavily played. The back of the card, where it's the blue with the Pokeball and stuff like that, the corners were just all white. So the blue had rubbed away from all the use of it. It had been so heavily used, and it was just, the person who had that card, did they not know it was worth so much? Was it like a baby that was playing with it, and then, a cousin or something found out, or a relatives or a parent or something found out that it was worth so much? I mean, not that one anymore. Whew. Wow. That was crazy. Oh, I think I already did that. I didn't realize you'd be late. You made me panic. No. I've been doing it for the past, week and everything like that. Because, some people haven't known. So that's actually why I'm doing Nikki now, because it's one of the last chances for me to stream for people together. Yeah, I got mine on like the first day that it happened because someone rated me that I was actually watching. And so I ended up getting it from watching myself. But yeah, wouldn't that increase the value though? It's a veteran card. I don't think that's how it works. There was a story there was a penny back in the day over here, a very specific one. And I remember reading a story once from a coin collecting place or place that deals with coins, a coin dealer, right? And because it was about coin cleaning, people ask about cleaning coins. I actually spoke about this the other day to someone. Is you don't clean coins because you can't without damaging them. And when I was talking to the person, and what a lot of people think is, like, but it's got dirt on it. Like, isn't it going to be worth more if I get that dirt off? No, because if you got the coin and it's got dirt on it, it might still have its natural luster, right? But if you clean the coin, you get off that dirt, you're going to be either doing micro abrasions onto that coin, or you're going to be actually removing that natural luster, that natural shine from the actual coin. Yeah, you might make it shiny, but that'll be an artificial shine and not a natural shine that a coin has. And people that are very into coins can see the difference. Like, you can usually be like, that is a shiny coin, but that's not the natural shine. It's a different sort of shine. It's a different color. And so you don't clean coins. And it's I know it's painful. It's so hard not to, especially because, like, in younger years, especially over here, what you would do, if you got your 1 cent and 2 cents and stuff like that, your coppers, is you put them in a little saucer of soy sauce, and make them super shiny again. Be fantastic. But yeah, you don't. You really you don't. The absolute worst that you can do is maybe just water and microfiber cloth. But even then, you still got to be so very careful. And it's just best not to. It's just best not to ever. Anyway, the place was talking about someone who, they were going through an attic or something. They found some old pennies and stuff. And so, they looked them up and there was one that was like, oh, it was apparently worth a bit or something. So they called this, collector place, seller and dealer or whatnot with them. And they're like, yep, they're all right. They'll come out and they'll check it out and everything. Anyway, before they got to see the coin, the person who had the coin was like, "Oh, it's pretty, it's pretty dull and mucky and stuff like that." So they went and they rubbed it on the ground to make it all shiny because I honestly don't understand how anyone would ever think that this was a good idea. But they rubbed it on the ground, like on your concrete or whatever stuff. They rubbed it on that, so it scratched it all up, and yeah, it made it shiny. But when the coin dealer actually saw it, they're like, it's worthless now. This is a coin that's worth several $1,000s, and they ruined it, and now it is worthless. I understand, like that's a severe degree of. I don't understand how someone could do that. Again, I can understand people, buffing it with a cloth or something, or using some silver or anything like that, right? Brasso. But yeah, I got a bunch of kangaroo pennies and stuff, but none of that really worth anything, unfortunately. What I don't have is florins. I was going to get some once, but the place was going out of business. They were closing down, and the stuff that, like, they had it at way too high a price still. I'm like, you're meant to be having these on a price to get rid of stuff. This is not a price that is going to get rid of this. I know what this is worth because of the silver content. It's not happening. Instead, I bought a watch from them, have it engraved, and I gave it to Dimitri for his birthday. Anyway, let me get rid of that one. Oh, but speaking of One Piece, both Kuro and Pongi, in approximately 3 days, OP something comes out. Ooh. Now this one, interestingly, Johnson, who had previously been here and did the PRB the best with me, he was in Thailand. And when he went to Thailand, he zipped up to Vietnam. And then he zipped back down to Thailand. Then he zipped over to Japan for 2 weeks. When he was in Japan, he bought about $500 worth of One Piece cards, including the PRB 12, I think it was, maybe, because that was already out over there. Maybe it was 11, 12, whatever the new one is. Something about the Masters. He bought them and opened them, and he really liked some of them. And then he went back to Thailand, and then he did some more of the Muay Thai, and now he's back over here. Yes, that's a set that's coming out in like 3 days. Maybe we should wait until next week to do some card things, because maybe something's coming. Maybe not. We'll do card day tomorrow, don't worry. Anyway, let me close this One Piece thingy. Stop making me talk about One Piece. It's too distracting. Alrighty. Oh, I was the one being late. I'm a silly goose. No, it's alright. Good evening, Salem. How have you been? Hi, Pongy. Hi, Red. Good morning, Viking. I hope that you're well and wonderful. How have you been? I'm tired. I did just have a nap before I got here, but I'm tired. It's starting to rain. It's meant to be raining for the next several days solid. There's already some flood warnings and stuff of possible floods that are going to happen. We'll see how that goes. I'm generally fine. My house, like I redid, 3 years ago, I think it was. 3 or 4 years ago. I went and I redid the drainage along my thing. That cost a lot of money, but that's been very helpful with a lot of the floods that have been happening the years since, right? So yeah, the problem is it still messes up like a lot of the yard and my garden, what is not really very much of a garden anymore. But yeah, it's yeah, but like permanent damage wise and stuff, not too bad compared to some people. Even in the street. But yeah. So I'm not too worried about that. The problem is just like road closures and stuff. And then, oh no, I've already run out of food. How am I going to get food now that I can't have food delivered? How are we going to open One Piece if One Piece can't be delivered? But yeah. But I hope that you've been going good and well and fantastic and feeling fighting fit. Hi, Viking. On the ground, how does that clean anything? Well, so, like, I do sort of understand the thing. It works as so, how we clean our teeth, how we clean and buff up plastic and stuff, right, is it's done through, it's done through hard things, rubbing on hard things. It uses an aggregate, right? So, toothpaste for our teeth. Toothpaste has micro, little tiny things that are sort of rough. And basically, that being pushed and rubbed against our teeth buffs them and gets rid of all the, the can't even think of the name, but the stuff on your teeth to make them clean, to clean them. So I understand that sort of concept of, okay, the ground, it's got those little the bump, like the sandpaper is a sort of thing, right? You've got sandpaper at different grit levels, and usually when you're working on something, you work on one real gritty, and you go down to the real fine. And when you get down to the real fine stuff, it can get you use it on metals and stuff like that. It'll make it shine up, but it is putting, when you go right down, it will be very fine micro abrasions on it and scratches. So when it's to do with collectible things, you don't do it. When it's done with like woodworking, metalworking and stuff like that, completely different, because like that's how the things are to be looking and stuff, and that's just how they're created. But when it's things like collectible things, you don't do that stuff because it changes it. But yes. Hi, Viking. Maybe. Okay, I'm done distracting you with One Piece. Gonna go make some late lunch. Already, no worries. Don't get lost, and good luck with the chicken behind the door. Not good, but we'll get there. Ooh, I hope we do. But not good to hear. But I hope it does get better very soon, very quickly for you. I was in the middle of a chapter in my book. Then James went to bed, but I am here now, at least for a bit. Oh, that wasn't the one I thought that was crickets. That wasn't crickets. Never mind. I was like, we need a sound here for something, but we didn't really have an appropriate sound, so that'll work. We needed like a suspenseful doom 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 type of thing. That works. It's fine. Hi, Colorful Willy. Hi, Viking. I hope that you're well and wonderful this morning now, and your book was going good. But yes, let's get into some of these boxes quickly, so then we can get into Nikki. What boxes will we go through first? Oh, I don't know. Do you know? We will go through this one first. That sounds similar to my entrance sound on Discord. Oh, well, there you go. It works. So it's actually the toothpaste making my teeth bleed sometimes, and not my toothbrush or my heavy brushing. So it could be multiple things. Actually. It could be anything. It could be the toothbrush, because, you can get hardnesses for the bristles of that. It could be the actual toothpaste itself. I mean, usually toothpaste is, to be honest, probably the least likely one that it would be, because it is such small, microscopic-y, not really microscopic, but, well, very tiny. Very tiny. And depending on the toothpaste as well. Like, if you get toothpaste and rub it between your fingers, some of them you can sort of feel that very slight grittiness. But that is how it works. It works as the aggregate to actually get off the plaque. That's what the word I was thinking of, the plaque. But yes, heavy brushing. Heavy brushing is definitely something that you need to be careful of, because I used to brush my teeth. I used to brush my teeth too hard and too much, and because of that, I've permanently worn back the gum in certain areas that is starting to expose some of the root. And that is painful. And the gum does not grow back once has been, yes. So thankfully it's more on the sides, not on the fronts, but still. So gotta be careful not to brush too hard or too much. You got to get that, Goldilocks just right. Book is good. It's getting me to read again. Ooh, very good. Very good. Right, package. We got a package. Oh, I wonder what's in this package. Oh boy, what could be in here? It's a mystery. Oh, this is the one that came from Latvia. Oh, could it be a shirt? Perhaps. Oh, maybe. But does that make sense? Would I buy a shirt from Latvia? Apparently, maybe I would. But let's open it up and find out. And then literally this one just arrived like less than 2 hours ago. I think that's what I think it is. I think it is. But we'll check with this one first before we go with that one. Oh, that's crazy. You wouldn't believe it. There's no way that you thought this was in here. I'll be right back. There we go. All right. How are we feeling with this one? It's feeling pretty smooth. Along the seams. It's not feeling itchy. Shirt fabric itself is feeling smooth. Nice. That's good. That's nice. This thing, not feeling super in like some of them, but not feeling super on top like other ones. But good colors, good colors. See, that's the problem, is the more in it is, the less colorful they are. This one's not bad. This one's not bad at all. This one's not bad at all. Now this is a large, though. This is a large. I think this is running a little small for a large. Not too small for a large, just a little bit small for a large. Like I can feel on the shoulders, that's a bit, that's probably about, or maybe about right. Maybe, almost. But the sleeves are, I feel the sleeves are a little closer to maybe medium-ish. Maybe. Yeah, maybe, yeah, a little closer to medium-ish, I think, the sleeves. But the length of it is I have this problem where I think something isn't clean unless I scrub. I wash dishes the same way. Yes. Yes, I've over cleaning problem with my body. Hi Viking. Nice. Womp. Woo. And I don't know what sound meant to do for that one. I like it. Which one is this? I'll be worried about how it washes. Graphic tees fade. Yes, they do. But this is so I test them all straight out the packets, and then I will test them all again after I've washed them. Now all the others have been washed. All that's left is this one and one more. Maybe it's arrived. Maybe I've been bamboozled. We'll find out shortly. But a lot of the necks and stuff like that aren't super big either. Like there was one, it was an XL, and the neck hole was smaller than a large in a different one. It was weird. Yeah. But this one of the organic ones. Let me have a look. Please don't make me log in again. Oh, yeah. Take that. All right. Why are you always sending me the flipping page 2? Why is that the number 1 page I go to here? All right. This one is this is the Stanley Stellar Organic Cotton. That's what this one is. It's the organic one. Which I think they have that. Is that one that they put at like a higher price? Oh, that's not too bad. It's not the cheapest, but it's definitely not too expensive or anything. Yeah, that one's not too bad. Ah, that's right. This is one of the ones that can go to 5XL. Not all of them can go up that big. It's mid-weight fabric, which is good. It's not too heavy. It's very close to the lightweight fabric weight though. But yes, no, this one's not. And so this one has a lot of color options, and it can go from small all the way up to 5XL, which again, not many of the bases can go up that high. A lot of them cap out at 2 or 3XL. So going up to that 5XL does mean that you've got a bit more availability for the plus sizes. But yeah, this one's actually not too bad. Like, it's definitely not the smoothest, but it's still very smooth. And again, it's not heavy like some of them. There, I'm like, oh, I can just feel it being a little too heavy, but they are better because the longevity of them is good. I do prefer light myself, but just living in a country where it's always flipping hot. But this medium one isn't bad at all. And again, like, that's because some of the ones where they're really bright and everything, but they just feel like they're gonna just fall apart and crumble so much. This one's feeling not too bad. So yeah. Hi everyone. Good morning, Bursty. How are you this morning? Hope that you're well and wonderful today. Maybe the testing will be completed. Hope y'all doing great. Yeah, that neck looks small. Oh, okay. It's not too bad. Yes, yeah. Well, that's the thing, is like, while there's like maybe 3 or 4 that I have not tested or will have not tested, 3 or 4 outside of them, none of them are perfect. None of them are like 100%. There is nothing that I could see wrong with this at all. There's ones that are very close, but yeah, there's none that are fully 100% perfect. There are definitely some that I'm like, ooh, I do not like that one. But again, a lot of it is still based on the testing straight out the packet. You're not meant to wear shirts straight out the packet. You're meant to wash them first, which is why I will test them all again. It's raining, so I'm not going to be able to wash this tomorrow before we stream for card day. So maybe later this week or next week, we'll do the testing of every single one that we've got. I'm not looking forward to that, because that means I have to keep getting up and... Anyway, speaking of not getting up and walking back and everything, we got another package that we got to quickly go through. I wonder what's in this one. Oh... You wouldn't believe it. Oh, boy. That's crazy. I'll be right back. Now, all right. Just rubbing yourself. Oh, we all know we do that. That's what we're all about here. Okay. This one. It's smooth. I think this one's definitely a lighter one. This one looks lighter. Yeah, this one's definitely going to be a lighter one. This one's a medium, but this one's almost just as long as the other one, right? Almost just as long. Even the sleeves are almost just as long. I think they are a tiny bit shorter, but yeah. Long, but looks to be fitting tighter. Yeah. Like definitely the sleeve, the shoulder width is not as wide, so that, which, you know, makes sense because it's not a large, but yeah. But this one's very in the fabric. This one is very in the fabric, which is obviously, you know, much more preferred because of the smoothness and stuff. This one is much more in the fabric than this one. Like you can feel that one. You can feel you can feel the stuff on top. Whereas this one, you know, it feels slightly different to where there's no, you know, there's no print, there's no graphic, but it doesn't feel like it's something on top. It just feels a bit thicker of sorts, really. Which is good because there's not a lot that are like this, and I do prefer like this. Like I said, the one that I probably would have highest rated of all. It's unfortunate. It's just it's not as vibrant. This one's not too bad. I don't mind this one. Now, the neck hole almost seems about the same as that one, maybe a fraction smaller. But yeah, I don't mind this one. I don't mind this one at all. That's what I was saying, is that this last final order of t-shirt bases has had so many. This still a DTFX? No. All of these ones have been DTGs. All of these ones. I haven't gotten any other DTFs apart from that very first one. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's what I mean. So DTG, like they say the thing, DTG is the one where it's in the fabric. The thing is that it depends on the brands because some are more in than others. That's what I mean. So DTFs, you can 100% feel them on top. They're solid. There's no breathability in that at all. With DTGs, it's meant to be in the fabric. They are breathable. They are all breathable, but there's different degrees. There's different tiers of them. Because this one, like I said, like this one, it feels like, yeah, it feels DTFy to a point. It's not, you know, it's not that whole complete like just plastic type of thing, but it feels, you know, it feels like you could scratch it off basically if you really tried. Whereas, you know, other versions of the DTG, no, it is all in. Yeah. Okay, what's this one? This is a Stanley Stella or something as well, I think. That was Stella Stanley Organic. This one is Stanley Stella Unisex Organic. This is the unisex version. Yes, okay. Now the difference. What's the difference? Okay. The difference is this one is more expensive than that one. This one only goes up to 2XL. This one is lighter, is a lighter fabric, and this one does not have as many color options. But this one's the other thing is, though, this one only ships from Europe or the UK. So that's why mine came from Latvia. This one came from the US. That one arrived quicker, though. And my other US one arrived between them. It arrived like the day or something. No, the other US one, sorry, arrived before this one. The other US one arrived, yeah, real quick. This US one, for some reason, took their time. But this one is only from Europe and UK. So if it's, someone who mostly just deals with Europeans and stuff like that, then this one will have the best shipping. This one only is the US. This one is only the US. Now, most of them all do at least have a thing in the US. Not all of them. Clearly that one does not. But, so, outside of the price being different, this one being more expensive, that one being cheaper, when it comes to the shipping for that one will be higher for the end customers. That's another thing that I have in my spreadsheet is the countries of where they can be printed and where they can come from, because being all the way in Australia, for me, the shipping can be not great for some of them, and for others a little bit nicer. So there is that. Yeah, I feel slightly colder in this one than that one, but yeah. One of the other differences, right, is that some of them are just like a one-piece thing, and others are, they've got the side seam. Now, me personally, I like the side seam ones. I like the shirts where they've got the seams on the sides, and and it's created like that. Just because the ones where it's the whole one thing, it just usually feels too attachy to me. But yeah. But this one definitely is not bad. But again, you don't have many options. Like you got French Navy, you got black, you got anthracite, desert dust, heather grey, vintage white, and white. That's all the colours you've got for this one. For this one, oh boy, you've got black, you've got French Navy, dark heather grey, stargazer, anthracite, burgundy, khaki, red, dark heather blue, oranges and purples and peaches and creams and turquoise, go green, whatever that is. You got a whole bunch of different colors and options. So, yeah. It's going to be so problematic having to go through them all again and then actually pick one. Because there's, like I said, in this last batch that I've gotten, there's been a lot of really good ones. A lot of really good ones. Definitely like the print of this one more than this one. But I feel that this one is ever so slightly smoother. Anyway. There we go. That's them. They're done. Fantastic. Now I just have to, wash these two, and then I get to go through them all again. We've still got a couple quick boxes to get through, then we can get into Nikki, though. So, now this is stuff, maybe. Fashion show, yes. And we won't be busting seams this time, like we did the last time we did a unboxing and get ready with me thing, where I had to put on the flippin' crop top exercise workout, whatever you call it, sports top thing. That was very tight. That was too tight, because that was an XS. That was a female XS. My torso is not XS size. when we're talking sports things. Sports, you trying to kill me? Oh. Okay. Let me get through this next box. I'll stay. I'll stay in this one. We got a box. I wonder what's in this. We won't do guessing games for these ones because, as I'm pretty sure at some point I mentioned that these are for possibly for tomorrow. I think, providing they're the right boxes. We do just need to go through them to make sure we've got the stuff all ready for tomorrow. And like I said, tomorrow I will have the information from Dimitri. I will get the information from him tonight, and we will know what is happening this weekend. It is either the Lego Incredibles cosplay stuff thing, or it is the Community Games Day. We will find out. I will find out tonight. We will all find out tomorrow. We got some bubbly wrap. Fantastic. Ooh. Do you know what day on the weekend? Haven't a clue. Haven't a clue yet. Because if... What is that? She got some big eyes. Ooh. She's got a purple nose. Because if it's Community Games Day, it'll be Dimitri getting here apparently around normal time, right? And then he leaves late afternoon, early evening. If it's the, what's it called? The Lego Incredibles with the cosplay, then he'll be getting here later afternoon and we'll be going through the night because that game takes, I think it was 7 hours when I checked. It's a 7 hour to complete average time. So I was like, all right, we've got like maybe we add in normal 1 hour of talking before starting, add in an extra hour of, breaks and things like that and things having to be done possibly. And then we add an extra hour as a buffer. That's 3 on top of 7. That's 10 hours. Yeah. So if that's the case, that might be our Friday to Saturday or our Saturday to Sunday. Like I said, I'll find out tonight from Dimitri. Whereas if it is the Community Games Day, it'll most likely be our Saturday, which works out to be most people's Sundays stuff. Yeah. Forbidden Door PPV is on Sunday. Which would be our Monday. So yeah, it won't be our Monday. Yeah. But it's in London, so earlier start time PPV. Ooh. So early Monday. Alrighty. What have we got? 1 p.m. for me. Ooh. Very earlier. We've got a Marvel Nebula, and it's graded from PSA, the one that I like the least. But it's an 8. It's Nebula. Oh, look at that. She's the blue lady. And she's wearing purple. And she's got a gun. And she's blue. And it's got, like, embossing. And stuff. Let me move this around. Nebula. 2021. Marvel. X-Men. MU? What is MU? MU. Nebula. Oh, it's one of the buyback ones. Oh, it's actually numbered. It's numbered 2 out of 10. Oh, fancy. Oh, I know why it's only an 8. There's a little ding on the what's it called on the back there. Just up above my finger there. Let me go and try and get a. Yeah, see there. You can see it. So that's going to be the big damage on it as to the reason why it's an 8. But yeah, it's numbered 2 out of 8. 0 hour, I think, starts at 11 a.m. I'm trying to think what I should cook for like a late lunch, but I can't see the TV from the kitchen. Ooh, 2 out of 10. Oh, yes. But what else have we got? We've also got a Deadpool. Oh, that is also an 8. And that is an old one from 1991. Comic Images, Deadpool, X-Force. Oh, this is older than Colorfully Woolly. They're so thin. Nice. What was the year? 1991. I'm very excited about this one. Oh, yes. Not older than James, though. We have, from my second favorite series of things, the Leaf Metals Women of Sport. We have one of the Dazzlers with 3 Dazzlers. Look at that. We've got Katie Moore, Mackenzie Steele, and Moira Oliveira. I read the names on the back. They're in a weird cursive thing. But that's 3. That's 3 ladies that do the sport, signatured on one card, and it's in a one touch magnetic holdery thing. Ooh, very good, very good. I wish I got more boxes. They were just too expensive to buy too many. The only reason I got the 3 that I got was because some guy was selling them underneath the normal retail price. So, all right, now, what's this? Oh, okay. Hold up. We also have from the same series, but the what's it called? The She Got Game of Jessica Campbell. Oh, now the other one was a 1 of 1, and this is also a 1 of 1. Oh, that is a pulsar. See? Oh, look at it go. Oh, ooh, very nice. But still, no Tonya Harding. We also have from DC Annual Ice. Whoa, look at that lady from comic things. That's an ice lady. We also have from the same thing, Fire. She's green though. I would have thought Fire would have been red or orange, but she's green. It is called Backscatter. I think they're actually stickers, these ones. So they're in the card product, and there were certain ones that were a sticker. Backscatter. And then the last one, from Newcastle United, we have Callum Wilson. Oh, look at the look at him. Oh, whoa, that's crazy. I don't know how he focuses on the game with all those things all around him. Crazy. He's 1990. Wowee. Pretty. All right, so that was all of them. Very good. I'll just wrap that so I can do that when I move them back into their thing. And then there's the thing of this. What do we got in here? Wait, whoop. Ooh. Let's take off the top and think. Oh. Okay. Now, this is crazy. This is wild. Oh, so this one. Now, we know my favorite series. My second favorite series is the Women of Sport by Leaf. My number 1 favorite one is by Leaf, and that's the Pop Century one, right? Now, this one is about to be party time. They did a special product earlier this year, I think. Does that have a year on it? No, it was last year. Late last year. And what did they call it? They called it, I believe, History Book, Pop Culture Edition, Chapter 1. Something like that. Combo of the two. So what this one is this is 1988. Actor in a leading role, Michael Douglas. What movie was it that he was in a leading role of? So it's actually a little book. They're actually like a little booklet thing. So it's in a double thing. So it's, yeah. Is it what they won? Did they win actor in a leading role? Or were they just nominated? I don't know. Let's find out. Actor leading role 1988. Michael Douglas wins Best Actor 60th Oscars for his performance in Wall Street. He played the character Gordon Gekko. About the gecko that took over Wall Street. But there you go. So he won the 60th Oscars for Best Actor. So there you go. Michael Douglas. And on the back, it has the information. It's Hoiple with the stuff. Whoop, there. Hoiple. All right. The envelope, please. Congratulations. Michael Douglas. Numbered 3 of 10. Now, with this product, right? There's only 3 things in them, I think. I think there was only three cards in each box, right? Let me just check. Let me just check. Leaf, what was it called again? Oh, history book down there, it says actually. Leaf history book pop culture, that's it. Chapter 1. Leaf history book pop culture chapter 1. Okay, there were 2 cards. 2 cards in each box. Each box was there is a place in Australia that's each box was $1,095. $1,095, and you would only get 2 cards in them. So each card is, equating to about $500, which is flippin' insane. That is why I did not get any of that. Yeah, you got 2 booklet cards per box. But it's meant to be a much more sort of, premium type of thing and everything. I'm pretty sure I won the auction of this for like $20-something. So I was like, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I didn't have to pay $500 for this. Yeah, okay, so you get 2 autograph booklets when you buy the box. And each thing is numbered to 25 or less. So we got about halfway. This one's numbered to 10. That's not bad. That's not bad. But yeah, like, okay, you buy a box. You pull this out. You pull something else out. You go to sell this one. You sell it to someone like me for like $20. You're going to want to really hope that your other one sells for like over $1,000. Otherwise, yeah, you're not making any money back. But I mean, if you're obviously after it just to get the stuff and not to make your money back, then, But like, there's a bunch of different things. Like, so this one was the envelope, please. But there were ones like the cast 4, and it would be like 4 people that were in a certain movie. You got box office golds, A-list magazine, TV dinner night, iconic duos, comic book, black book, a bunch of different ones. So this one we got an envelope, please. Yeah. Fancy. I believe this is my first Michael Douglas signature as well. So yeah. Anyway, that's a fancy thing. That we got a fancy thing. Fancy. But also, the last thing in this box is we actually got a box of something. A box within a box. We've got 2024 Panini Absolute Football. Oh, we got sports. We got sports. We got American football. That gridiron. Oh, a whole set. A whole box. 20 cards per pack. 12 packs per box. They're big. They're big packs. Only reason I got this is because, yeah, it was a bidding as well. And so I got it significantly underneath the price, the normal price of them. The price of this, I think, is like, where is it? I've seen it once before. Absolute Football 2024. Where's my cursor gone? There it is. Here we are. No, okay. The individual things in this are $15 each, sold normally. But how much is just the box? I mean, you could just times that, but again, it's meant to be cheaper when the thing. But there we go. About 180. Normally about 180, and I did not pay that, which is I don't want American football cards, but when it's very cheap, I mean, it gives us something to open here and be like, oh, look at that. I paid so cheaply, and I pulled out the LeBron James of football. I don't know who that would be. But if we could do it, oh. But all right. So that's a box of card stuff we have for sport things if we do sport cards tomorrow. Now let me just pop all these back. You came in a little. What's it called? I think we got. Try and go through the others quicker. Very happy though about those sport ladies. All right, that one's done. We've got 3 more. We'll go from little to big, I guess, because we got a big, we got a medium, and we got a little. We'll go from little to big, or big to little. Ooh, no, we'll go big, little to big, little big. Or lightest to heaviest. We'll go from little to big. The smallest. Will it pack the mightiest punch? Little to big, yep. So it increases as our excitement grows. This one's very cram-packed. Oh! We have hold on to your horses and various equestrian-related animals. We have Doctor Who Series 1 to 4 trading cards. Whoa, ho, 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 ho! Now, people may perhaps have seen that I have had Doctor Who Series 5 to 7 trading cards, where we have pulled pretty much all the best cards that is very possible to pull, except for one of the 2 main Doctors that are possible to pull, which includes David Tennant and Matt Smith. We have pulled everyone else. We have pulled the American Doctor. We have pulled the companions that are possibly groovy. But not the... But now we have the other one, the one that was before it, the 1 to 4, Series 1 to 4, which means we can get Christopher Eccleston. We can also get David Tennant. But the most exciting thing in this is that we can get Rose, Billie Piper. Billie Piper is in this. I'm positively sure. 99.98%, I'm pretty sure. These ones are limited to only 5,000, and this is number 4,423. So, now, are we going to get... Is our luck going to continue? And are we going to get... So, these ones. 4 autograph cards inside. Is it going to continue like how it has with our other ones, how we keep getting 6 autographs, despite the box saying 4? Are we going to get 6 in this? When we did the Cheers one, we went overboard with the first box of cheers. With our second box of cheers, did we do a second box of cheers? Yeah, we did a second box of cheers. Did we? I don't know. How many boxes of cheers have we done? No, we did. Because our first box, we got the flippin' case hit with Ted Danson. More so than just Ted Danson. It was Ted Danson Relic costume one. It was the costume signature, just not a normal signature one. Yeah, anyway. Doctor Who. Woo. You got his pants or something. We got clothing of Norm, and I think that was a signature. Was that a signature? I think it was a signature. And then we got clothing and signature of Ted Danson. Yeah, and then the second box, I think we got a lady. And we got the clothing of just the lady, no signature, but we got the clothing. And it's like a woolen jumper or something like that. So there's fibers going everywhere. Anyway. We got another box though. What's in this box? Let's find out. Medium box now. Oh, we got a bit excited from that one. So we're going from small to medium. Okay. Dancing pants. Oh. Not gonna believe this. We have a Doctor Who box. Series 1 to 4. Oh, that's fantastic. Now, you may not have known, but I've actually opened up a bunch of Series 5 to 7s. We've unfortunately never pulled the actual main 2 Doctors in that box. Maybe we'll have better luck with Series 1 to 4. But what we're actually after in this one is not one of the Doctors. We're after the companion, Rose, Billie Piper, who I'm pretty sure, like 98.98% is in the product. But will we, all of our 5 to 7s, we've pulled 6 autographs, despite the fact that the boxes say 4. Will we get more than 4 autographs in these? Who knows? Now, they're limited to 5,000 boxes, and this is box number 1,453. So we have box 1453 and box 4423. They both end in 3s. And their second number is both 4. So one's near the end of the run, and one's closer to the start. So we've got 2 chances with 4 chances in each box. So we've got 8 chances of getting Billie Piper. Hopefully we can get her. Hopefully. Now for the final one. Wow, another Doctor Who box in a bigger box. Nice. Enjoy. This is a longer version of Loki Season 1 pack. Hi, Call of Duty. Hi, Red. All right, now for the final one in the big box. The big box. We've gone from small. The excitement increased our sizing to medium, and then it just kept going, steamrolling like a snowball down a hill that has picked up more snow and is now becoming a boulder of snow. What is in this large box that we have? The largest. This is the 3rd of the Doctor Who boxes. We have a box of Cheers. Oh, well, what do you know? They're all the same, like, they're all from the same, written house. They're all made by the same manufacturer. But we have another box of Cheers, our 3rd box of Cheers, and will probably be our last box of Cheers, because, I mean, all that I'd really like to get left from this product is Woody Harrelson. But we've got the best that you could get. So I'm not too upset if we don't. We probably don't need to be getting any more. There was a sale the other week over here, a lot of stores, because we had a certain, sale special thing going on that a bunch of stores did. But the price still of getting this in country is still slightly, it's getting better, but it's still slightly more expensive than me winning the auction sometimes from the US and getting it sent over here. So, yeah. But yes. Now these ones are, I don't think it says on the box, but on the website it does say that, what is it? It's 3 signatures or something? I think it says 3 signatures. And outside of our first one, we did get 3 signatures. We got 3 signatures in our second box. So we haven't hit above average really, with the cheers. But that first one was just crazy. I mean, there is Kelsey Grammer. We haven't gotten Kelsey Grammer from this, but we already do have a signature of Kelsey Grammer, so it's not super important that we get one. But yeah, okay. Not another Doctor Who box, unfortunately, because the cost of these. So over here, retail price of these $280 or $270. I think it's $280. Because these ones aren't done anymore. Usually these are around $350, something like that. The only reason I've got these ones is because they were bidding, and they ended a lot less than that. The other Doctor Who ones, the 5 to 7, $280. Yes, Australian, that is Australian. For the cheers, because it is the it was the most recent product that they brought out. That's still a lot, yes. That's why the fact that I got with our first box, which I got at such a good deal from the auction, gave us that top card that is worth, like, what was it when we checked it up? Like $800 or something. One of them sold for like the day before, something like that. And then the Norm, from the same box, we got the Ted Danson and we got the Norm. The Norm one sold for like $300, like a week before I opened it up. So that's covered the cost of essentially all 3 boxes that I had gotten, that I had won. This one just never arrived in time with the others, that's all, because they were all different auction from different people. Are those CDs? Small box for a DVD set? No, these are cards. These are all cards. You never watched Cheers. You like the theme song, though. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Something like that. And then filmed in front of a live studio audience. From, what's it called? With Marceline. And whatever his name is. I can't remember. What's his actual name? The blue fellow. Yeah. Our second box, we didn't do as well, like I said, but we did get that clothing thing of that lady. I can pop all these in here. Yes. But yeah, normally these are around 350, which is like, yeah. But like I was saying, yeah, so 280 is the retail price of the Cheers ones over here. Because it was the newest. There is a newer product now that has just come out, like as of maybe 3 weeks ago, I think, which is very exciting. Welcome back, Viking. They have cards. I never seen those before. Yes. Well, tomorrow will be a card day, so we'll be going through boxes. Will we be going through these boxes of cards? Maybe. But we've got a lot of things to be going through. We've got some Pokemon cards. We've got some... I don't think we've got any more Yu-Gi-Oh! I think we've gone all through Yu-Gi-Oh! I hope we've gone through all the Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to do any more Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Ohs are so painful because there's never anything in them. Never. But what else do I have to go through? We've got a bunch of Marvel stuff. Do we have a Loki box? Or did we go through our Loki box? I know we had a Loki box. We might have gone through our Loki box. I know we've got Stephen Strange. We did go through the Loki box. Then fish sticks. We don't have a Loki box to go through. You're going to open them. I thought you were collecting them. I'm, I'm not collecting the unopened boxes to keep them. I know some people do, like even with like One Piece ones and stuff, right? The One Piece boxes, the premium best ones that we opened with Johnson, we bought them on average. I think it was about $208 per box. We got 3 each. They sell nowadays for people that kept them for like $300. So yeah, and it's been about a year. It's been about a year. Not quite, but it's almost been a year since that came out. But they got up to the $300 mark, like a couple of months ago. So yeah. But yes, no, we'll be going through them because we want to try and get the signatures. That's what we're after. We get the signatures, and then we send them off. We get them graded, and then I keep some for personal collection, or the PC, as the hip people in the collecting cards scene call it. They're PC. Or we sell it to make our money back, and then we wait until we get that golden ticket that gets us into the chocolate factory. Then we meet Mr. Wonka, and then he gives his chocolate factory to us, and then we own a chocolate factory, and then we make money selling chocolate. Hopefully we make enough to settle all the lawsuits of all the kids that we turn into puddings and blueberries and everything like that. Do you have Hulu? We don't have Hulu over here. So no. Right, let's get into Nikki. Right, I've got to make that smaller so we can do our dailies, and then I can get out of here. You're funny. He's the silly little guy. I am. I'm the smallest out of everyone that anyone's ever seen on camera here, of the males at least. I still don't have the new starting. I have seen the new starting. I don't think I'm going to get it this whole entire update. Have they made any sort of like acknowledgement of the fact that PlayStation 5 users haven't got the new starting? Or is it actually just me, and for some reason I haven't? Mine hasn't given me the new one. Oh, I got a lack. Gotcha. All right. Gotta get the daily things done. All right, that's them. Now we need some flowers, and we can beat up some of those things. How do we... Nope, that's not the button. No idea. Not that I've seen. Weird. No idea also. But we did get a band hammer in the mail today. Wait, what? As in, you got banned? Because you've got multiple accounts? Did you get banned because of your multiple accounts? Ooh. I think I need one more thingy. Fish. Fish. All right, one more flower. Boink. 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 Hi, Bestie, and an awesome hammer it is. Okay. It's funny. Much humor in that announcement. No, open your Nikki mail. Twitter drama. There were leaks of things in 1.9, and Infold got upset. Ooh. All right. Let me check my thing. Clothing, upgrade Eureka. Realm of Dark. Upgrade Eureka. Fish. Oh no, Realm of Dark is 2. Alright, so let me... Ooh. Nice. Very good. Realm of Dark is over here. Which ones do we need? 1, 10, 40, 735, 735, 7, 3. And then there. Alright. Alright, that's done. Okay. Now mail, you said. Info gave us a free hammer because they're mad. Ah, he's not gonna check his mail, Kuro. Yeah, seems that way. He doesn't want the cool new gear. We'll get there eventually. I had to finish my things. I was in the middle of something. We can't break up the stuff. He might not like the color. Nikki update tomorrow, by the way. No, well, perfect timing that we're here then. And that makes sense, because like I said, tomorrow is when the drops finish. Oh, we got 2. Leaks are poison to all creation. Dear stylists, we recently became aware that some unauthorized development materials from our game have been illegally shared on multiple platforms. These creative works were meant to be revealed at the right time, but instead have been exposed through improper channels. We understand the frustration this may cause. Please know that no one values these creative works more than we do. The theft and illegal distribution of game content is harmful, not only to our team, but also to the community that loves and supports this game. We want to state clearly, any act of obtaining or distributing unreleased content through illegal means harms both the creative team and the player experience. Those responsible may gain short-term benefit, such as, what do you call it? Clout, your internet clout and stuff, and then all your clicks and your views, and then you get the big followings, and then because you got big followings, places will sponsor you and give you things and be like, you're a sponsor of our stuff, so we're going to give you free samples and things to give away and everything. Anyway, we have already launched a full investigation into the matter and will pursue the appropriate legal action. At this time, we ask for your support. Please do not share or discuss leaked content. Wow, Kuro's going to get banned. She discussed leaked content because she told me about it. That's discussing it. Oh, no. Leaks are poison to all creation. By refraining, you show respect for the creative process and help build and maintain a healthy gaming community. Once again, thank you for your understanding, support, and commitment to protecting the integrity of our game. We believe that our creativity and passion will not be diminished by these leaks. Let's work together to hammer out these leaks, protect Infinity Nikki, and preserve this beautiful world we've created together. I don't know about the end of it. That seems a bit suspicious to me. That's a bit weird. I don't know. Playful. I don't know if the other ones... I don't know if the other... I don't know. That's a bit too erotic, I think. There are moments when one's hands itch, eager to raise a mighty hammer toward a certain target. Anyway. Clout. I've seen those 1.9 leaks. Wasn't sure if they had been legit or not. Sponsor him already. I wrote on Twitter that leaks happen for many games. I like the item description for it. Oh, You also have more Mao. Yes, I do. I'm in the wrong thing. Compensation for the Lotus Heart evolution issue. Only version 1. I vaguely remember something about them talking about that, I think, before. Yeah, they spoke about that at some point. Where was it? No? They spoke about something at some point, and then they were like, you're going to get compensation. Compensation will be rolled out at some point. This is the rolling out of the compensation, I guess. Woo! Disney Dreamlight Valley has a whole Discord dedicated to leaks. Infold isn't the only one. Why are they acting like this is new? Oh yeah, I got the compensation too. Probably just because something happens doesn't mean it's good or should be accepted. Like, different games and different developers react differently to it, definitely. Some take it, a lot more seriously than others. But it also can all depend on how it came about, Like sometimes they accidentally left the details or something in the game. They did an update and part of it was put in part of the code. So if someone data mined and they pulled it out, it's a little bit different. But if it's been ways in which it's been gotten through, perhaps more nefarious ways, then, understandable if they're a little bit more aggressive on their stance about it. I think for a game like this, the whole marketing is when they get to release it with all the fancy graphics. I'm excited for the new fits tomorrow. Ooh. Right, we're not up to any of that stuff yet. I've got to finish the daily stuff then. Because apparently everything's ending. Oh, wait, there's a new thingy. Ooh. Wow. Interact with other animals. Okay. Seesaw, bubble. Now I'm getting cold. Yeah, they put a lot of effort into the graphics. Now some devs might leave Easter eggs because they want people to do guesses. At least Infold isn't Nintendo, or else people would be getting sued. But instead, we get a free item. Score! Boink, boink. It really does depend on the culture of the game. Yes, I know it's Disney Dreamlight Valley as well, doing their update very soon. I still haven't been back yet since their last update. Probably even the update before. Because I'm still upset that they got rid of my flippin' animals. But apparently they're meant to be there. Apparently the bug's meant to be fixed, so I'm just worried that if I go back and they're not there... If I go back and they're not there, I will probably never play the game again. And I don't want to not play the game again. So I do need to go back. I do want to go back. Nikki just knows how to hold my attention and keep me coming back. Unfortunately. Almost every day. Except for like the past week, because I haven't been here for a week with Nikki. But she's definitely wearing me out. Oh no, I'm not going to get all the... Well, I never do. But I'm not going to get a lot of the stuff this time. From the Starlit spend your thingies, get fancy things store from this place. And the stuff that apparently you don't have to do multiplayer. But no one told me. Ooh, also, the birthday artwork scene thingy is coming along real well. Fish, not Momo view. Oh, wait, let me check. Very good. Yes. So we're over halfway on it. As I was saying the other week, is that I will be doing a thing in the Discord for people to have a chance to get added into it that didn't get their 3rd month by the end of May, because there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room. So I need to fill out that room a little bit. So I'll be giving a few more chances for people to possibly get added in. And also because, we've got people in the Discord who are a part of the community at large, but not a part of the Twitch sphere segment thing. Because, we've got people that are there from the Instagram with when I used to do the art competitions. So to give the chance of people who are just, not just Twitch, to possibly join in, get joined in, get added in. I just have to have the time to sit down and type out the thing. And then again, because of, my whole anxiety over doing at everyone's, but I've got to. I haven't done one in like a few years either, so. Because I'm only allowed to do one a year, as per, Duck and Tyne's rules. And even that is stressful enough. But yeah. Well, Duckleberry isn't around anymore, really, so he doesn't count. But he's still in the Discord. I don't need to do the coconuts. Fantastic. He can count again when he comes on stream. Last time was like December. I think he was here in January for one thing really early. I remember because I was moving. I think he came. I think the last time was actually January. Because I was looking at this maybe a week or something ago. And I'm like, he has not been here this whole year, but he has. I think he did come for, one thing early on in the year. But I don't fully remember. Or it might have been, I was looking at, he hasn't been here in a year. Which means then that would work with, maybe it was December. But it's been quite a long time. Oh, maybe I missed that one because I had just moved, yeah. So either it is the December, or there was, I think, one more after that. I spoke to him back in, March or something. And I said that, I'm not expecting to be able to get him until next year because of all his stuff. And he's like, oh, he's got nothing on after July. What happens? July ends, and he's like, oh, he's catching up. He's got to catch up on life. He's got to catch up on life. But he's already got, shows and stuff that he's agreed to do and everything. So he's got stuff that's going to be going on again anyway. So that's why Dimitri and I have a bet on going on, if he's going to be here before next year or not. We haven't put any money on it because both of us are like, yeah, it's not going to be until next year. And neither of us want to, there's no point in putting money on it if we're both putting money on the same thing. But I remember the December one because I was packing boxes. I'm kind of playing Disney Dreamlight Valley on hard mode. I'm too lazy to reach behind me to get my glasses. Ah, fish. What's my thing? I think that's everything. Very good. All right. No, it's not. I'm missing 3 thingies. No, where? Fish cakes. It must have been from, I'd say the one that was over there then. Ah, fish. Because they show up in little whatchamacall things when you do your what's called. Unless I'm like too far away, then they don't. Where are you? Where are you hiding? There they are. I see them. Trying to escape from them. Right now I'm meant to be all the way down here. Where are we? I'm going to lurk and care for dog. Alrighty, no worries. I hope the dog is gone well and gets all the care. And we look forward to seeing you next time whenever that happens to be. Bye for now. Anyways, I should get to bed soon. We discovered termites in James's office, so the apartment people are having someone come by tomorrow to check it out. Oh no, that is not good. They didn't give a time, so I feel like 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. is fair game. Whew. But that is not good. Yes, got to get those termites terminated. Because you don't want to be working at your desk and then all of a sudden you're working on the floor. Right, that's that done. We got to quickly check this. Oh no. Oh no, that's it. Wait, 13 days? But what's it called just said that the stuff ends tomorrow. What? I got 13 days. Alright, well I get the next biggest one. Okay, we just got that. Okay, that's good. Whew. 13 days, hold up. Okay, now let me check event stuff. Kuro's like it ends in a day. Ends tomorrow. Okay, 17 hours. So it does, it ends tomorrow. No, it ends in 13 days. What? Okay. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing major and we don't have to be out of the apartment or something. Oh no, Colorful, please be careful. I think Kuro was mentioning the halfway update. I didn't say anything ends tomorrow. I meant that. Okay, it's the halfway update thing. Gotcha. I mean, I've already got the... Oh no, because that doesn't match up with it anymore because of the what's it called thing. Oh, okay. Whew, I got plenty of time then. Wow. Kuro trying to scare me. Alright, where are we? Let's do that. Alright, that's done. Mirror Journey. Get all of that. Alright, we've got another blue. I think we're still a bit off from getting a permanent 10 roll. Okay, off to bed now for me. Bye bye everyone. Alrighty, no worries. Thank you very much for stopping by. Colorful, very much appreciated. I hope tomorrow goes well and the termites get terminated and stuff. And we look forward to seeing you next time whenever that happens to be. Bye for now. Alright, store. Weekly. Free stuff. I don't have any more of my things, so I can't accidentally buy something. No, that one. No, so still 13 days for that. That's fine. That's the thing. All right, so we do our what's it called thing. Why does that make it sound like my lunch was termites? We see you lurking after a busy day. Hope the termite check goes smoothly and your lunch was tasty. All right, we'll do our mirror crown. And then we will do our rolls. There we go. Because we weren't going to be here for very long today. So, let's start this. Chasing Dreams, Cloudy Skies. Pure and flawless as clouds on the horizon. Okay. I mean, the blue sort of goes with clouds, right? Except it doesn't look blue now at all. It's flipping purple. Purpley pinky. The pink for the arm stuff. And then we got red. That's not clouds. In the deep night, ghostly fire flickers through the mist. With withered, dew-drenched grass and damp fireflies, begin round 2 with the theme Peaceful Forest Night and capture the somber, mysterious aura of the nocturnal woods. So it should be green. That's not okay, we got the, what's it called at least, but that's, okay, what's it called? Okay, I could understand nocturnal nighttime with some of it, but not forest. You appear calm and collected, so this topic must be a breeze for you. Ready to take on the next challenge? No, that's the normal thing. I don't read that. There. Childhood is like a drifting balloon arising from your palm, soaring through the clouds, and finally reaching the vast blue sky. When the balloon bursts, childhood quietly comes to an end. Begin round 3 with the theme Playful Heart Let Loose. So there. A nimble feline shadow leaps past the high moon, pouncing towards its target on the tip of a blade of grass. Begin round 4 with the theme Whimsical Cat and showcase the proud poise of the bow-tie cat through your outfit. Now there is a bow-tie cat outfit-ish thing, isn't there? It's not that. With sword in hand, they roam the land. 10 years a wanderer upon the open road. That's not rhyming anymore. Wow. Begin round 5 with the theme roaming the martial world, and use your outfit to capture the grace and freedom of a wandering swordsman. I was gonna say we actually do have a sword. We didn't get the sword, but we at least got something we can hit things with. So, oh, we got glasses on too. That makes sense with, I suppose, roaming the martial world. It's online stuff, right? And thank you very much, Bean, for that follow. Very much appreciated. How are you going this morning, afternoon, or evening? Whatever time happens to be for you. I hope that you're going well and wonderful today. We're more than 4 cool of it. Okay. So that's why it was doing some of the what's calls to meet that one. But we still got perfect, so fantastic. But now it's getting into the trickier ones. The breeze stirs flower branches, casting moonlit shadows. The sky unveils a lunar mirror, revealing a mischievous trickster beast. Begin round 6 with the theme Moonlight's Dance. I can't wait to see how you bring the beast's story to life through your styling. Wear a complete glowed up fresh and fairy outfit and clear with the perfect. It's a very different looking one, but I don't think that is a whole full outfit. Glowed up, fresh and fairy. So sparkly. Ooh. What even is that dress? Yeah, fish cakes. We got the stuff for the perfect. We just don't have a full fairy. What was it? Fairy something. Fish. Is that not fairy? That was the thing. Fantasy playful. Where even was that from? I remember that. Fish cakes. All right. Well, these ones are all done, so it's going to be one that I don't have all the stuff of. Fairy. That's fairy, yeah? This is what I need to glow up, I think. Fish. Won't be fairy. No, this one over there won't be either, will it? Or is it? Is that fairy? That could be fairy. No, it's not fish. I can never get full. I've done it a couple of times. Yeah, flipping the next fairy that we've got is like very far away, so. Because if we had that one that was almost full glowed up, then that would have been good. That's just cute. Wait, filter. Fairy. Where are you? I have one piece. Alright, so this is the one. And I don't think we've leveled up any of it. Nah. Oh, dear. I'm so close. I can actually get enough, though. Because I've still got my stuff left over for the, thingy with the whatchamacallit. Right. Fiddlesticks. Alright, so I'll go do that. Yep. Got a bit up. Nope, let's exit. Ooh. And it's the moth. We've got to level up the moth outfit. Which we can do once we get some more bubbles. Because I've still got 170, whatever. Will that be enough? How many do I need? I need a couple of hundred. Do I have any extra thingies? Oh, I've got 4. I'll use 2. No, that's too many. 2. I've still got 2 left over if I need. Alright. Let's get some bubbles. I didn't need threads. That was fine. So I can just spend it all on the bubbles. I probably should get some threads though. Yeah, it's a lot of bubbles. We don't actually need that many bubbles. So, we'll... Yeah, there we go. Very good. Now we get the threads. Just so we still have some threads. Couple of threads. Dunk it. I don't have the full outfit of some outfits, and when I do, they don't usually score as high as the non-full sets. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes the tasks are like, you've got to do a full set. That's when it gets tricky. That's when it gets tricky, yeah. Wrong one. Alright, we need to glow up the moth outfit. There she is. Ooh. Now hopefully we got enough of the special bubbles to actually do the glow up, because we got... Yes, we do. Ooh, lucky. Bing. Boink. I don't mind the pink of this one, but I think I like the hair of the first one more. Oh, wait. Alright, let's go back and let's beat it now. We better be able to beat it with that. Wait, which one are we on? Yeah, it's the middle one. Alright. Fresh fairy. Then why are they scoring lower than a non-full set? So it all can depend on a lot of the specifics, like of the extra tags that they've got. Yeah, because sometimes like a full set, it might only have one tag that's based on what the actual criteria is, whereas bits and pieces, you've got some pieces that might have both tags on it. And that stuff is more important than like a high level full outfit. So fresh, sweet fairy. There you go. It's basically that whole outfit that we just glowed up with extras. And that should be perfect again and give us the 3rd star. But see, in total, that, I'm pretty sure, is less points than we got when it was a mix of stuff. But, criteria that has. Alright, so now this is the second last. Bound by an eternal thread of love tied across time, destiny weaves hearts together. Begin round 7 with the theme Hearts Entwined. May your styling bloom with vibrant colours across the river of time, like a red thread of fate, weaving destinies together. I was about to say, this is the red thread of fate, the red string of fate, whatever you want to call it, which is, I believe, an Asian thing of how people destined are tied together. And through time and space, the thread can wiggle and knot and whatnot, but always still bound to your true soulmate. We're a complete glowed up erotic and fantasy outfit in clear with a perfect rating. That's not a full outfit, so we're not going to get the 3 stars. Wow. Erotic and fantasy. Okay. Well over the perfect, but yeah. Alright. This game is unnecessarily hard. Alright, that's erotic, but that's not going to be fantasy then, yeah? Nah, it's ballroom. And that one's already done. So, ooh. No, that's playful. I don't have one. Do I? I don't think I do. That's not erotic. It's intellectual? I don't have one. Wow. So, well, hold on. Let me just... Erotic. It's the... What? It's the current banner thing. That's the one. First 3 are recommended ones, yeah, but it won't give us the 3 stars because none of them are fantasy. To get that 3rd star, it has to be fantasy. Whoops, which is 2 sets that I do not have a full thing of. Where's that one from? Unfortunately. Like, that's the one we want the full set of. But, yeah. Oof. Where's your Sea of Star? When did we get it? That's a miracle outfit. So I have to do more story. Well, I'm very far away. There's a lot of pieces of it. It's nice, though. It's purple. I like it. SOS? Now we're up to the end. Just unlock it. What do you mean? What? If it's one of the miracle ones, I've got to do the main story, don't I? Just unlock it. Can I build it? Do we have the technology? Oh, we can? Wait, I can just build it? What? Doesn't look, nope. It's the easy one. Oh. Then how did I get pieces of it? Why do I already have pieces of it? Why is there a question mark? And then there's the... No story included. Ooh. And I've got all the pieces too. Huh. Alright. I guess we just craft? Oh, I've only got... I'm gonna only have one of these left. I'm not gonna have any left. There's for our final star on that thing, so I suppose we should. Alright. But how did I get the other pieces? What? There's one piece left. Okay, now that's just changed. Wait, Hold up. Wait, what's that? Okay. But 6... But why can't I... What? Why is there a question mark one? Why am I missing a piece? I don't understand this game. That's just the other one. Why can't I build that as well? No, I've already built that. That's to build the second one. Heart of Infinity. How do we... It's there. These stars. Wait, which field? There. Yeah. Alright. Oh! Oh, that's a lot of things, though. Oh, that was a bling one, wasn't it? Ooh. 35? That takes me under 400. But it will finish the thing, right? I'm missing one piece, and that's going to be it. Alright. Alright. Now we got the whole thing. Oh, wait. Now I've got to craft it. Okay, yeah. So that... Okay, okay. Now we've got the whole thing. I'll just pretend I didn't see this abomination of a Heart of Infinity. What's that supposed to mean? What? What's that supposed to mean? I don't have enough things. I just dropped underneath 400 from getting this. Oh. And what's this one? Oh, makeup. Oh. So this is... No, that's not blings. Oh, yes. Oh, it's blings as well. Hey, how many blings? It doesn't say. I didn't pay attention to the blings. That's so much. Oh, it's even worse. Things aren't just the blings. Fish cakes. I've used the celestial promise ability. A dazzling sea of stars will appear in the sky. The starlight shimmers and flows across the night sky, gradually fading beyond the horizon. Now, did it need to be glowed up? Because if so, I do not have the whatever the thingies are for it. Oh, my what's it called pieces are already actually maybe I needed them for something previously. That's why they're all the way up, so that's good. How far can we go? We cannot go to 10. We can go to 3. I need 12,000. And then 2,400. 12, 24. 12, 24. Bubbles and strings, yep. 12, 24. Alright. I saved, I think, 2 what's it called. Bum. That one. Wait. Yep. Up. Good. 12. 2. Boop. 12, 24. Go bubbles first. 12. It was slightly over, so. No, that's not right. 12,000, not 1,300. I need a lot more. I need too many more. No, not that. I can't. That's using so many of my flippin' pine cones. Or did I count that wrong? Did I count that wrong? I don't want to go that many. $24 was what's called 2,400. I know that. Let me check that first. Let's get the threads sorted. Ooh. 2,400. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it is. Oh boy. It's too much. Was it a complete glowed up? I think it was, wasn't it? Oh, we'll do just another sum. That was threads. I didn't go back to bubbles. Ugh. I'm just too tired to play Nikki. All the time. I just wanted to look at the thing. I didn't want... Mm. 1,100. Not 1,100. 11,300. You've not been doing your escalation regularly, have you? I do. Every single day. Every single day I play the game. But I haven't played it for about a week because I haven't been here, except for on the weekend. With what's it called? I'm doing... Hold on. Let me... We're in the bubbles, yes. Yes, we're in the bubbles this time. Now, what was it? 11 something or 12 something? I needed 11 something? Oh, fish, I don't remember anymore. Fish. Alright, hold up. Final check count number thing. Alright. $7,100. 7,200. Alright. 7,200. 7,200. And it's, what's it called, isn't it? So, yeah. It'll be 720. Fantastic. That should be it. No, not that. 7,200. It was 7,200, right? What am I doing? I just did it. Fish. No, wrong button. Now just don't tell me I need fancy bubbles. Don't do that. Just enough. More frizz on it. Okay, fantastic. Oh, we have just enough. Oh, all right. That's not as fancy. I don't like that one as much as the purple one. I like the hair though. Oops. Oh, there's a pink one. Oh, blue one. Nice. All right. Ugh. Okay, we did it. Please see a doctor. I've seen doctors. They can't help me. There's nothing. They don't know what's wrong. Was AFK. What did I miss? I accidentally bought too many threads because I thought I was buying bubbles, but I was still in the threads. But we bought the stuff, so we're all good. So we're gonna get the 3-star on the second last one, and then move on to the last one. Yeah, complete glowed up. It had to be glowed up, so yeah, so we did it right. But oh, not too many. We still used ones that we didn't need to use with the thing for threads. Yep. All right, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be done. Get the last one, and then probably get let down on that. There we go. Fantastic. This gives us the 3rd star. Alright, it's coming to a close. Here we go. Final one. Congratulations, final round of this contest. The theme for this round is Lawn's Protection. The white lawn often hides among the clouds, stilling the winds and calming the rains, upholding peace and harmony. You're welcome. Now you have a miracle outfit. Yes, another one. I have 2 now. Oh. And I haven't even had to do any more normal story. Look at that. And people are like, you gotta finish the story. I don't have to finish the story. All right, we're more than 4 glowed up royal pieces. We should have this. I'm pretty sure the royal pieces are glowed up, right? Yeah. So we should clear this one. Perfect. First go. Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah. We'll have this. What? I didn't even get perfect. That's about. I guess yeah. Oh, you're not actually perfect. You're not glowed up. What? Wait, hold up. Wait, elegant. Is that'd be an elegant? Well, that one is though. It's not royal. Is it full level though? Not one. Of course, the bow is. The head bow, of course, that is, and the back bow. Of course, I maxed out the bows and the shoes, but nothing else. Can't even get one. Please don't give up, Salem. One doctor may be able to help. My mum never gave up until a doctor found out what was wrong with me, and they were able to fix it. Well, that's very good. That's very good that that they're able to do that. The problem is that I'm in a rural area. There's not a lot of like different doctors and stuff like that. So yeah, I can't go to very many different specialists and stuff. So that's all good. It's all fine. Breakdown live stream. I can't do it. I don't have enough of the flippin' energy doobly doop things. Because it's 100 per one, right? I need 148. Just for the bubbles. I don't have 138. 148. I have 20 or something. And it had to be glowed up. Fish. Glow up hair. Was the hair max level? No, hair's still 0. I can't even get it up 1 level. But I've got the dress. I just need the bubbles to do it. But maybe, what are my prizes? Do I have any prizes? We have prizes. We got a lot of prizes. Let's get our prizes. There's bubbles in prizes. Wait, okay, it was just the one. Wow. Well, wait, or did it give us all the stuff? It must have given us all the stuff then. Yeah. Okay, it just gave us all the stuff, yeah. On one go. Ooh, what about the store? See, I could buy bubbles like this. But I don't know. Because these are for them. Oh, but then, wait, hold up. No. There's not enough. Oh, wait, 3. 3 and 3. 6. 6, 12. 3, 6, 7. 720. I need 720 to get both of them each time. I only have 570. Oh, that would be 50. Oh. How many do I get in the next thingies though? 80 each. 80 little whatchamacalls. 80. It's gonna be 50 each. I could do it, and I would end up back up, but it's not gonna be enough to do it, to get to it, to complete it. 300 bubbles. We need a whole flipper ton more than that. No, there's no point in doing it because we can't get enough to then earn back the stuff that we then spend. Fish. Maybe we can get some more bubbles from here. I mean, if I buy the thing, I will, but I'm not going to do that. Almost a weekly cap. And I think the week is probably only just rolled over, right? It's just blings we're getting now. That's not helping us. It's not helping us at all. Hi Busty, hi Viking, how's Nikki going? Math? Blah. We're all having a breakdown right now. You missed Abomination, and that's bad. Ooh, please sleep, or try to sleep. You're delirious right now. I started streaming just a bit over, or just under 3 hours ago, and I only woke up like 30 minutes or 40 minutes before I started streaming, so I've had plenty of sleep. Ooh. It's gonna be a sneeze. Oh, there's another one. Ah. Ooh. 100, nice. Plus. Ooh. Ooh. I like the look of that one. Ooh. Because that's Nikki. That's Nikki, right? Because she's got a pink hair, so it's real Nikki. Ooh. That's nice with the black and the white. Alright, now we can... Let's get out of this horrific place. How do we get out? I got flew and talk to you, don't I? Bless you, thank you. I mean, it's theoretical I might have stuff that I'd only need to glow up. That could increase the level so I got at least a perfect, but I wouldn't be able to get the 3rd star. And I know the thing that will give me the thing, so there's no point in putting any points into anything else and spending stuff for other things and stuff. Why are you red, though? Red? Well, you got a little dot. Why have you got a little dot there? Okay, there you don't. Alright, I think we're up to our rolls for the day. And then we're done. Right? That's it, yeah? Yeah. What is this? Is that part with the animation senators exclusive theme posters for today's event? Check this event page during the first phase of the event to unlock special rewards. Remind this is a limited event. Please remember to use it before it ends. It ends in 16 hours. How do I do this? What? Oh, that button. That was it? Okay, cool. We got all of that, didn't we? Did we? Oh no, that's this buying stuff. We didn't get any of that. That's what Bursty wanted, right? It's multiplayer stuff. We can't do that. I still haven't done any of that stuff. So I think we're all fine for the stuff that's ending very soon, right? That ends in 16 hours, so that'll be the tomorrow with a new thing. Oh, there are still more things for this, but that's still 13 days, so we're fine. Boop. Gesundheit. Oh, what I wanted. I got umbrella and dance. I thought you wanted the specific outfit. Where was it? I thought you wanted that outfit. But to get it, you had to buy the things to get the notches. So I don't think there's anything that has to be done before time runs out. I don't think. Well, we do get bubbles from them, but oh, but they're special bubbles. I have a link. I'll put it in Discord. That might help. It's too expensive for a low star outfit. Ah. Are they normal bubbles? Oh, they're normal bubbles. Okay. But they're not. It's not gonna be enough. It's not even worth one of the things because that was 100 from them, right? Or 10. Is it 10? No, it's 10. Gives us 100. I think. Maybe. Oh, we're just gonna do what's it called. Nikki has beaten me down today. Again, already. For the day. So it's rolling time. When I buy the thing. So we're halfway. We're halfway for the permanents. That's still gonna be a bit. But okay. I need 9. That's where the cat one was. And I could have bought it if I didn't mess up with the flipping thing the other week. Alright, just 9. Alright. I don't remember if we got a piece last time. We might have. Which means we won't this time. Or we didn't, and it means we will this time. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't. But we will get a deep echo. So we will get more of the pretty makeup. But we get no, test roll, warm-up roll with the other thing, so. We still don't have the tail. We've only got 2 pieces. How many rolls have we done? We've had 2. So I think we got a piece last time, so we won't get a piece this time, I don't believe. Unless we're lucky. We're not guaranteed to get a piece, I should say, this time. But we do get the deep echo. Yeah. And yes, we still got, just under 2 weeks, so we're okay. I have enough to get another 10 things, so next day we play this, whenever that happens to be, we'll get to do another 10 roll, because I'll have enough diamonds to buy at least straight off another 10, so that's good. Halfway update happens, and then we see more stuff that we might want. Alright, here we go. 10 roll. That's the thing. Okay, we got a piece. Did we get a piece last time or did we not get a piece? Are we really lucky this time or were we meant to get a piece this time? Either way, we're getting a piece. Oh, now we want the tail. We want the tail. Because we're 2 pieces away now for the permanent you will get the ears. Ooh. Alright. It's probably the worst piece in the entire set. Alright. At least we've got it out of the way now. And it is more of like one of the accessory things, so I suppose it's helpful for other things and stuff like that. Now, we're very close to getting that one finished. One more piece. Ooh. Agreed. for our deep echo. Base makeup, eyebrows, and lips. If it wasn't just such the small thing, because I'm not a big fan of that small doing of lipstick. You know, I'd rather the full lips be done. I like the color though, but so it's the worst thing out of, for the makeup this time. Surprisingly, because usually I really like the lipsticks. So eyebrows on the base makeup. I don't mind that one with the. But then the little. I like that. I like shaved eyebrows, which includes no eyebrows at all. Okay, where's it now? Very nice. We can use what's golds, can't we? I don't use them normally though, but we can. These surging ebbs. I can use them for bubbles too. I got a lot of them. Maybe I should do them for bubbles. 30. Oh, it's still not going to be enough. Oh, but we do have a lot of those. Maybe I should do that. Give me all 30. No. We don't have enough to get a full 10. No. I shouldn't. I don't even know how we get them. No, it's alright. We can get a level 1 into all the pieces that have no level. We cannot get a level 2. We're close to a level 2. It does need to be the whole entire thing anyway, so... But if we did work on just fiddlesticks for one piece... Here's an expensive piece, though. We can get to level 4 on it. Fish. What I meant. And the earrings. We can... Oh, we're so... Oh, wow. Oh. Fish. Ugh. Because by having one of these pieces that's part of the thing, it possibly could help us get to at least reaching perfect. Although we wouldn't reach perfect and get the 3 stars, we would get the 2nd star, which would then unlock the extra things and stuff like that for the what's called. So, no, I should just wait. We'll wait until we've got enough and we'll do it all in case we don't end up doing it and it goes away. We don't want to spend our stuff on it, and it's fine. All right, that's Nikki for today done. We did stuff though. We got another piece on the thing. That was good. We also got another miracle outfit. So that worked out. That was good. And we've done all the stuff that needed to be done. And we got a little weird postcardy thing that was on the whatchamacallit. So we've done all the stuff that needs to be done before the midway update. There we go. It's good. It's progress. It's stuff, right? So... Ooh, 70. What's the max level in this? Is it 100? I don't like it when games, their max level is in the 100, because 100 is a nice, flat, even number. Partly it just got an update, and it took forever for it to update, because I'm on Switch. I did notice my PlayStation was like, oh, it's gone, done an update. Pardon me, and so had a couple of other things. Excuse me. But, is that a Lego character? Just flipping, what's it called? Have Lego? Fortnite? I know that they've got One Piece Lego just came out. Crazy. But, I gotta make sure I put in Incredibles in case we're gonna be doing Incredibles this weekend. There we go. That's done. Be gone. Let me change this over and I can see chat clearly now. Lorraine has gone. There we go. Okie dokie. Whew. Ah. Switch runs really bad for Disney Dreamlight Valley as well. Switch getting old. Yes, yes. Yeah. But, something. Don't have enough for a Switch 2, Viking. I know the Switch has been out for a while, but because I've not really used my Switch very much, except for the past couple of, few months here, even though I've had it for a bit, it doesn't seem like it's been out for that long because I haven't used it very much. Because I don't travel anymore. When I got my first Switch, the Switch Lite, I was still going up to Queensland, to the asylum that I had to go to, and I've been in a few times. And I was still doing some other things and traveling around a bit. So there was reason for me to take a portable console with me and play things. But I don't do that anymore. I don't go anywhere. I mean, I went to America last year, but we're not going to do that ever again. But yeah. Yeah. So, and again, with my Switch, we did have it inside, and I had it hooked up, and we played a few times every so often. Back when, I'd do a lot more of the Lego stuff. But when I had to change and be out here and do stuff, and now I can't stream in here, and then when I moved the Switch out here, we do Switch stuff. It's just not a lot for me to feel like, oh, it's been around for ages, but I know it has been, so yeah. Me neither. And even if I did have it, it'll never be good for it because the games aren't Nintendo. You play Assassin's Creed New Hampshire? No, that's not right. Aachen. I'm sure that's Animal Crossing New Horizons. There we go. But sure, Assassin's Creed. I have played it. I got it when it first came out on my Switch Lite. I got it when it first came out. And I played it until that first event. The egg event, the Easter event. And I haven't played it since. So whenever the game came out that year, that Easter, that was the last time I played it. I've not played it since. The last thing that happened was the me animal that's in the game, not my character, but the Animal Crossing, the Animal Crossing character that's me, that runs the museum. He was in his little tent, but I'm pretty sure like the next day I came in, his museum was going to be open. I just never went back. So how long ago was that? That was a couple of years, right? It was only a couple of years. Yeah, that's how long it's been. I've said before, I've intended to go back. I'm like, I wouldn't mind going back and doing it and trying it, right? Doing it out here. I mean, my actual Switch is the Animal Crossing Switch. So it's got the little what's his name? The little mafia boss guy that runs the store, and these two little underlings. They're on the front, on a little tiny island. And then that's why it's the green and the blue, the pastel green and blue for the little SwitchCon things. But, see, if I ever were to get a Switch 2, it wouldn't be until like a fancy one came out, because I'd be replacing a fancy Switch. It would need to be replaced with a fancy looking Switch 2, Yeah. But yeah, no. I've been like, you know, I would do the Animal Island game, but do I need to restart? I feel like I should restart because they're gonna yell at me and be very upset with me. And I don't know. I don't remember what I'm doing or anything in that game. I should probably restart. The problem is the game sort of forces you to have breaks, and I'm like, I mean, it's good for people who, you know, have no self-control, but I generally, I mean, I know I'm about to say this and it's not going to make very much sense because this stream's just over 3 hours, but my streams usually, generally, are much longer, you know, at least 6 hours minimum. So if it only lets me do very little to start with for the first several days, it's problematic. That's why I'd have to be planning multiple things, and someone would have to remind me at the end of the stream when on the Switch to go and do a bit of the daily part of it to get through it or something like that, or maybe at the start of the stream. But anyway, but yes, Assassin's Creed or Animal Crossing New Hampshire or Assassin's Creed New Hampshire. Would that be the new title for Assassin's Creed? Maybe. It's a modern day Assassin's Creed in New Hampshire. I'd play that. Very modern. Salem, go to bed. You've gone loopy. My Switch is the Pokemon version. Ooh, Tommy and Timmy. Yeah, those fellows. And then their boss guy. And a month later, the Zelda one got announced. Oh no, Hello Kitty. Yes, Hello Kitty is quite similar, and I really like that one. Which is the reason why most Catterday Saturdays, when I've gotten to do it over the past few months, it's just been Hello Kitty. But see, Hello Kitty has dailies, and it has like events and stuff, but it doesn't feel as pressuring to do it like what's it called does, Nikki. So yeah, I'm actually really happy to hear that. Yes, no, it's very good, very good. Yeah, so I'm glad that I have got it. But I heard there was another game that's similar, right? That recently came out, yeah? I don't take a break if I don't want to. Nook doesn't tell me what to do. That's good that it's a slow-paced game. Yes. Like it's an actual casual, nice, casual, easy-going game. That, like, flippin', what's the one that everybody says? Oh, they love casual games, and then they say this game, and I'm like, that game is not flippin' casual, not to me. It's the one where you go into the mines, and you beat up the slimes, and then you gotta, like, put a bunch of stuff in and make eggnog or something, or mayonnaise, and then you chop down trees, and you've got chickens, and try and get a black chicken or something to make a weird egg or something, but then you gotta go around and romance all the people in town. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is not a flipping casual game. You have an energy bar to start with. You also have to, it's time based. It's time. It's got a day cycle. You've got to go to bed at a certain time. That's two different things that I have to work around doing while I'm doing everything in the game. That's stressful for me. That stresses me out. Stardew is not an easy-paced, casual, relaxing game. I played a couple of times with Colorfully Woolly and Kuro, because Kuro, Colorfully Woolly, streamed it with Kuro and I playing with her. All I pretty much did each day would just go out and chop wood, because doing anything else, there's only so much time in the day that you've got. And your energy. It's, no, that is not a flippin' casual game. No. Fae Farm? No, maybe I've heard of that one, but yeah, that's real life. Yeah, exactly. That's not a casual game. Real life is not a casual game. Real life is taxing and difficult and hard. And the games are meant to be escapes from that. The casual games, even more so. I don't play Stardew. I want a game, not an IRL torture review. Yeah. It gets easier the longer you play. We've got this casual, easygoing, relaxing game. But you have to put in about 50 hours first before it starts to get calming and relaxing and easygoing. Yes. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do have it on Switch. Haven't played it, though. Haven't touched it. I mean, I played the game way, way back early on when I think it might have been in early access or something. It didn't have as much stuff as these days. And with it having less stuff, you know, maybe it was a little bit more relaxing and easy going then. I don't remember. I know I did play it, but I didn't play a lot of it. But yeah. There's a corpse one, corpse graveyard or something, I think, that I've seen a couple people play, and I'm like, yeah, that looks okay. I wouldn't mind that one. And then the other one, the one that's made by Australians, the one with the cult, Lamb of the Sheep, whatever it is, Lamb of the Sheep, Cult of the Sheep, Cult of the Lamb, Lamb of the Cult. I think that might be it. Lamb of the Cult. It's made by Australians. I've wanted that. The problem is, you can only have Twitch interaction with it on the PC version, not on the console versions. So I'm like, well, I can't do games on computer and stream. So until I finally fix up the computer. So, but I want that game. I've seen a lot of it. And they've got the expansions and stuff like that, but yeah, without the Twitch interactions, there's no point in me getting it because I only play games when I'm streaming. So, IRL isn't worth it, no matter what anyone says. I don't know, it's relaxing to me, but that's because I play for efficiency. See, if I want to do something for like efficiency stuff, I'd play one of those two, what's it called, games. You got your 3D one, you got your 2D one. Factorio and the other one that's not Factorio. That doesn't seem super exciting, those games, to me. But I know people flippin' love it. And it's all about the efficiency of getting all those things done. I wouldn't mind RimWorld. RimWorld looks real fancy, but that is always so flippin' expensive. But I like the look of RimWorld. Yeah, I'd do something. Because that's a bit of that efficiency-ness stuff. But then it's also just got the other simulation-y things going on with the aliens trying to get in, and then you got to and all of that. So yeah. Pretty relaxing to me too. And I've figured out the most efficient way to play Cult of the Lamb. I don't really understand the cult game. Palalia Premium Shop is killing me. So many outfits I want. Oh no, new additions in Palalia? But yeah, no, there was a new one. I'm pretty sure someone said like last week that, that game, it's like Hello Kitty. What was it? Was it the Lord of the Rings game? Yes, I think it might have been, because I was talking with Dimitri on the weekend when we were streaming, and I said that, yeah, there was this game that came out, and I didn't know, but it's a Lord of the Rings game. I mean, it's a Tolkien game. Yeah, and I didn't know. Like, I'd seen the cover of it, I didn't know it was what's it called? Tales of the Shire, yeah. Apparently, it's, yeah, like a very easygoing casual sort of game. So, ooh, that'd be interesting to maybe try out. I mean, if we get it, if we've got it. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means it's Cheaper Redeem Day. So, just so people know, Cheaper Redeem Day coming up tomorrow. Probably not cheaper redeems for if we do any, giveaway things with the card stuff, because tomorrow is card day. But it will be Cheaper Redeem Day, which means the boxes will be cheaper. Just so people know. Because we got little boxes, got little packages. Alrighty. I think that's going to finish off my bottle as well, which is actually, this is perfect timing because I have one bottle left. And I think I can get groceries tomorrow. If not, it's Thursday. I get groceries. I think I can tomorrow. Providing that, the big rains don't end up flooding and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you very much for the hydrate. That also has resting times, though, just for your information. But does it have an energy level? I can deal with one or the other. I can't deal with both. Is it like if it's having a time of day thing is okay, Having a time of day thing and an energy meter thing, that's too much. Well, I mean, it depends on how much you've got to do in the game, how much there is to do. Because with Stardew Valley, you got to go out, you got to flip and hoe your field, you got to plant the seeds, you got to water your seeds, you got to pluck the fruits of your labor. You got to go and put the things in the stuff. You got to go down to the mines. You got to beat up the bats. You got to beat up the slimes. You got to get the ores. You got to go into town. You got to put things into the museum that you got from the mining. You got to talk to the people. You got to remember what person's birthday it is and the gifts you got to give them. You got to. Ooh, thank you very much for the hydro. Very much appreciated. Don't know that for sure, but I've seen that the character can fall asleep mid-walk, mid-task. So an energy thing. Okay, well, I'm okay if it's if it's just that. So that's an energy thing. So yeah, that's okay. That's okay. There's a time of day thing as well then, but yeah. Anyway, that's it for today. Yeah, the Nikki drops end tomorrow, but tomorrow is going to be card day, so we won't be doing Nikki. So that's yeah. That game sounds like real life more than real life. I fell asleep once, standing up, doing something. I was in a video store and I was looking at videos. This is very, very back in the day because it was a video store, VHS. DVDs weren't a thing. I'm like, back's a little prickly at the moment. Is it from the lounge or maybe it's just the shirt? Maybe it wasn't prickly before. Why is it prickly all of a sudden now? Like I said, it's definitely not as smooth as that one, but yeah. What was I saying? Card day tomorrow. Yes, so this was the last stream with the Nikki drops. So I hope people got their drops and things at some point from the past couple of weeks of me doing Nikki with drops. This month's almost over. Next month's September, and then we're finally up to October. And we got a bunch of the spooky games to do. Oh, we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to that. Nikki just needs to stop. So I can stop playing Nikki. We need to play other things. Anyway. Yes, so tomorrow I'll be back for card day. And we'll be going through maybe some of the Doctor Who cards that we opened. Well, we didn't open Doctor Who cards, but the boxes we opened that had boxes of Doctor Who. We've also got, pardon me, we've got the Japanese volleyball. We've got the wrestling, AEW. We've got the Pokemon. We've got the Elvis stuff. We've got Magic the Gathering stuff, I think. What else did we have? Don't do that. Oh no. We got a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's tomorrow. Oh, the Marvel things, right? Yeah. So thank you everybody for joining me this afternoon to evening because I started just before 5 p.m. I'll be back tomorrow. What time? Oh, it'll be morning-ish. 10, 11, maybe about 11-ish. Maybe. Or maybe a little bit later, actually. 12, 1. Maybe if we go 1. Okay, 8. 5. Wait. 12, 5, 6, 7. 17 hours. 17 hours? About 17 hours from now. Or maybe a little bit earlier. We'll be back and we'll be doing card stuff. Thank you for stream. Have a good rest. Stay safe and non-flooded. Okay, I go to sleep. Night, Salem. Good night, Viking. Alrighty, no worries. Thank you very much for stopping by. Could have very much appreciated. Have a wonderful sleep, and we look forward to seeing you next time, whenever that happens to be. Bye for now. and waifu cards. We got the waifu cards as well. We can go through some of them as well. I've got like 2 boxes up there, and I think a couple inside I need to bring in out. But yes. And also fish. I forgot to do it this time. We've got to plan the European Discord watch party because we still haven't done that. What's the day? Today is Tuesday, so anytime from this Friday onwards, except for whatever day, obviously, we're going to be doing the stream this weekend. But tomorrow I'll be back, and I'll let everyone know if we're doing Community Games Day this weekend or if it's going to be the cosplay Lego Incredibles. I find out once I talk to Dimitri, which will probably be in like the next hour or so. So yeah. All right, that's it. Yes. Thank you very much for stopping by. Very much appreciated being here. Something. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their morning, afternoon, or evening. Whatever the time happens to be for you, say hi to your mum for me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, Gingerbread Salem. I see you have a banana threatening me. Well, ease up. Ease up. I mean, I find that quite inappropriate, Colorfully Woolly. You know, well, first of all, my middle pocket banana is not threatening. It's very thin, it's long, but it's soft. It's not threatening at all.